You already put the slides up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Says recording. Do you guys see on your end that it's recording?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Capizzo, being that you're a teacher, I'm going to add you as a co-chair as well.
Sure.
You keep moving, stop moving. This way you can see the parents that are coming in. You have a better idea of who they are. All right, welcome. Sorry for the delay, everyone. We had a few things come up and I appreciate your time and patience while we try to get it all organized. This evening, we have a little special entertainment, or should I say privilege, that we are asking several students to come on this evening as they were awarded or recognized for their outstanding work this past year. Just want to go through a few announcements as always. Next slide. Please try to mute yourself if you're not speaking. I will do everything possible to make sure we will end on time. Please be respectful of one another. And sorry. And if possible, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I have several people that will be monitoring the chat. If possible, we'll also wait till the end of the meeting to answer those questions. But if they are relevant to the person who's speaking at the moment, then once they're done speaking, we will then ask them to answer those questions. Next slide. The current PTA board members are myself, Mr. Jones. Ms. Brown, are you on?
Yes, I'm on. Sorry. Yes, I'm on.
Welcome. We have our co-treasurers, Mr. Sandor and Ms. Attwood, both who are unable to attend this evening. We have our secretarial team. Please announce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Maggie Sandor. I'm the current recording secretary.
I'm Heather Hawley, the corresponding secretary.
And then on the current SLT team, we have myself, Mr. Jones, Ms. Crystal Brown, Ms. Alston, Ms. Attwood, and Ms. Jones. And then the Title I team, we have Ms. Filbert and Ms. Jones. Next slide. We're gonna hold that. Next slide. Okay, so for this evening, it is my honor to be able to recognize several students this year who have gone above and beyond what was requested of them. We've provided them a letter and a certain amount of money in recognition for their work, and I'm going to read the letter that we sent to them. And then I will have the administrative staff announce their names. For nearly a century, Abraham Lincoln High School has been a leader in New York City education. Lincoln alumni have distinguished themselves in every imaginable field, including music, sports, and science. Among our notable graduates is music legend Neil Diamond, as well as other distinguished alumni, including countless professional athletes and three noble, oh gosh, Lord, oh. Ms. Sandor, can you help me with this word?
I don't have the text in front of me, but I think it was, we have Nobel Prize winners.
It's a different word, but yes, Nobel Prize winners in science. Arthur Kornberg, Paul Berg, and Jerome Carly. I'm sorry, I went over this several times and I cannot get my wording together. I apologize. Our school is a community where all members help one another pursue their potential with the individualized attention of small learning communities and the resources of a large comprehensive high school. Students become part of the Lincoln family, learning the Lincoln values of leadership, community spirit, and resilience in the face of difficult challenges that are the underpinnings of every successful endeavor in life, whether that be onwards to college or pursuing another path to become a successful, contributing member of our larger society. Following so many of our Lincoln students. However, no other group of Lincoln students has experienced Lincoln life as you all have. With this first year in person, full-time after almost 2 years of the challenge of remote hybrid learning during a worldwide pandemic that has changed everyday life as we know it. Showing resilience in the face of many challenges during the current school year by making progress towards your goals as well as leading by example and helping your peers adjust to this new normal is certainly something to celebrate. And this progress should give you a sense of pride in what you have accomplished. The PTA would like to recognize several students from 9th to 11th grade for showing resilience in the face of the many challenges during the 2021-2022 school year, and particularly for showing leadership in helping their peers also meet their independent goals. Each of these students that will be shortly announced have been and will be awarded $25 in recognition of their determination to stay on track during the many changes this school year, and to encourage and help their peers while doing it. Their resilience, leadership, and community spirit will serve you well to help you overcome the inevitable challenges to come in your life and to succeed in whatever future path you choose. Congratulations from the Abraham Lincoln High School PTA. Best wishes from your Lincoln family. Sincerely, the Abraham Lincoln High School PTA 2021-22 Executive Board. Congratulations. And if I could have the administrative staff read off their names to include the Hope Award senior winners from last week.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Robinson, Assistant Principal of Guidance. Before I call out the names, I just want to thank the PTA for putting this award together. I always say Lincoln's a better school because we have the best PTA, and it's really true. So thank you all for recognizing our students. And I want to give a shout out to these students. These students really epitomize what that grit stands for. And I wonder if any of these students are future songwriters or Nobel Prize winners. With that said, I'll go through the names of the award winners. And if you're here in attendance, everybody's been invited. Just see if you can raise your hand maybe through the one of the hand raising emojis, and then we can send emojis back at you, or we can take off our mic to give you a round of applause after we get through all the names. In the 9th grade, our Grit Awards winner, Kevin Monroy and Nam Phuong. Yay, you're here. In the 10th grade, Chantel Fernandez Brito, Nada Sulaiman, Alani Nicoletta Mateus. In the 11th grade, Jasmina Ravshanova, Ohan Ahmad, and Saad Arshad. Yay. Okay, so we can give them a round of applause. Send them some emojis. Congrats.
Daddy,
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And last week we provided a Hope Award to 2 seniors. I don't know if they're on. Well, I know Ms. Brown is, so please make sure to pass on. Congratulations to Cameron.
Will do.
Turn right on Dunkirk Street.
As well as the GPS. that got both of you guys there to the end. So congratulations, congratulations. And Mr. Robinson, can you explain the picture? We didn't get a chance to discuss this.
Yeah, of
These
course.
were some of the kids that, some of the students that won?
Yep, these were some of the award recipients. We invited them down, gave them their awards. They were very happy. They were very proud. A few of them wanted a frame for it. We did the best we could, but it was really nice. I said some of them said they're gonna get McDonald's or a special dinner. So it's just such a nice thing you're doing for students that really deserve something extra special.
Daddy, could we do it?
Oh. Yeah, I think you know what you need to do next, Mr. Robinson. Well, again, congratulations. And for those students who have not gotten their award yet, for whatever reason, who do they contact during this week and next week to pick it up?
We only had one student who didn't pick up the award due to COVID. So we will be mailing it to her, or her sibling would
Okay.
pick it up. Yeah, that we only had one
Wonderful.
student.
Okay, wonderful. So I'm glad everyone was able to.
Yeah, they
get it.
really loved it. They enjoyed it. One actually picked it up at the end of the day, was bragging to her friends about the $25 check. She loved it. So thank you for
Good.
putting a smile on their faces.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for assisting us on getting that sent out. All right. Does anybody have any questions? All right, we're gonna move on. All right, so we have some June and senior event updates. Mr. Capizzo, by chance, since you're so good at these updates, could you please provide some of these details?
Senior event updates. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we had, let's go through everything real quick. Okay, so we had the senior barbecue today at Lincoln, which was a big success. They were able to get their caps and gowns. They were able to get their yearbooks today. We had prom last Wednesday, and that was a success at Dyker Beach Golf Course. Last Friday, we had the Six Flags trip. And as far as any other senior events, well, pretty much all school stuff is going to be Regents. So Regents begins tomorrow, the 15th to the 18th. There'll be Regents exams. Tests start. There were two different time slots. There's 8 a.m. and there's 12 o'clock, depending upon their time. Students received their tickets with what times they have to show up for to take their exams. So they received them yesterday as well as today. We are off of school on Monday, the 20th in Juneteenth observance. And then the 21st and the 23rd will be more Regents exams. Students do not need to attend class if they do not have an exam scheduled. And then Friday, June 24th, will be graduation for seniors at 9 a.m. at the Ford Amphitheater in Coney Island. And then on the 27th, there will be pickup report cards and the programs for 2022-2023.
And how are the report cards being distributed? Is it like usual where it's a to M and then O to Z type of thing?
Well, maybe close with the letters there, Miss Scott.
I was a little off.
It's okay. Mr. Robinson, do you know the times for Monday the 27th?
Yeah, the 27th is going to be A through L 9 to 10 and M through Z 10 to 11. And that's the inside scoop. We're going to be blasting that out also,
Perfect.
of course.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
Ms. Sandor, I see you have your hand raised.
Yes, so the students were given the tickets in school for Regents. Do they have to bring them with them to be admitted?
They should. Yes, they should bring the tickets with them, just to confirm that they're taking the exam. They also need to bring their ID, because students are allowed to bring their cell phones or electronic devices with them. However, when they get into the room, they have to hand over all electronic devices, and they'll be putting it in a plastic bag with their ID card on it. Students need the ticket just to confirm that they're coming in for that specific exam, as well as the ID card to hand in with their cell phone. And the recommendation for all students is hand in your electronic device. Do not hold it. Just give it in, because if any student is caught with the electronic device, no matter what it is automatically considered a fail for the exam because you cheated. And that's all I got. I don't know if there's anything else I missed, Miss Scott.
No, I think that's it. Does anybody have any other questions for this part? Okay, did the principal pop in yet?
Have not seen him pop in yet. Haven't, no.
I just want to make sure if he happens to, please let me know. So this way we can switch over.
Yes. And also just, I see the announcement, so I'll let all of you know. Wednesday, the 22nd, we'll be having freshman orientation for the upcoming new incoming class of 2026. So it's going to be a very exciting day to see the new kids.
You said I overheard at one time there was going to be a 3 sessions that evening. Is that correct?
Mr. Robinson, do you know anything about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 sessions. 4 to 5, 5 to 6. No, sorry, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. And anybody who misses that, we always invite them to the summer bridge. And even if they can't make the whole program for summer bridge, if they come for one day, they get the orientation there.
And how many students are we tentative to have coming in September?
Everything's very loose right now as far as the numbers, because the way they do the wait lists and students can accept and decline. So right now we have 600 accepted, but that might rise up to anywhere between 650 to 750.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing that. All right, moving on to the next slide. Thank you. All right, so last month we had elections. Most of the board did stay on. Thank you very much, parents. And we also have some new parents. Ms. Hawley, can you announce the names of the new parents?
Yep, the new parents are Miss Tiffany Melcuso, who will be the vice president, Miss Samantha Filbert, who will be one of the co-treasurers, and Miss Nika Marcellus, who will be the new corresponding secretary.
Thank you. Myself and Mr. Jones are staying on as I think that should be president, not resident. And Ms. Hawley got a promotion. Thank you. Congratulations. Mr. Sandor will be staying on as co-treasurer. And I'm very sad to say that we have 3 parents that are departing, 2 that are one that's a senior. Congratulations, Ms. Brown, and Ms. Attwood and Ms. Sandor. They are moving on to better pastures, but their students will be staying on. So again, congratulations. And for those who are leaving, we're sadly going to be missing you. Next slide. Reading of the minutes, or at least the key points, please.
Sorry, I was on mute. Of course, this is Maggie Sandor. I'm just going to present some of the main points of the last meeting. We had our election, of course, and so the results of the election and the Miss Marie Plaisir led us through the election. So a large portion of the meeting minutes are dealing with the election procedures. There were 24 members present, and we had more than necessary for the quorum. And as we just discussed, there are new parents coming on and some parents leaving the executive board. The SLT was also, nominations for the SLT were also taken and positions were voted on. Then we did hold a brief regular PTA meeting after the election was finished, and we talked about transition for the new executive board. We had a few giveaways. We had the treasurer's report, during which we discussed the $1,300 referral bonus check that was deposited, and our ending balance was $2,879.55. We had a committee attendance committee update where we discussed that $45 gift cards to Duncan were given to Mr. Robinson to support the school's attendance initiative. And we talked about our teacher appreciation event where we had coffee and donuts delivered to the school. We voted on the increased budget for the student recognition awards that we just were discussing this earlier in this meeting. That required a vote because we did slightly increase the amount from last year, given our new funds. So we brought that to the membership for a vote, which was approved. There were some questions about the giveaways and if they're funded by the PTA. The answer, no. The school calendar was presented by Mr. Capizzo with upcoming events. And we had a couple of questions about the fundraising committee and the College Now Syracuse University classes. And then we concluded with the second giveaway. I do want to point out that the full text of the minutes is posted to the school's website in the parent section. You can always check there for the full minutes of all of our PTA meetings. And now I would like to ask if someone could motion to approve these minutes.
I would like to motion.
Thank
You've
you.
arrived at your destination.
Thank you, Mr.
Make my-
Capizzo.
And me and my GPS would like to second.
Is that Miss Brown?
It's Ms. Brown.
Yes, that was Ms. Brown.
Miss Janet and GPS. Thank you very much. The minutes are approved.
Awesome. Before we move on, does anybody have any questions about the minutes? Excellent. All right. Next slide. All right. I believe we're going to move forward on this. Is that correct?
Yeah,
correct.
Excellent.
I do have a picker wheel that I'm going to, Miss Brown, can I send it to you, or should I just put it in the chat to see if anybody misses their name and I can add their name? I lost Miss Brown.
Sorry. You want to send me the names?
How about if I just share the screen with the picker wheel and people can?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Usually Chris does this, but he's not yet here. Can you see this, the picker wheel on my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can the attendees check and see that their name is listed here if they're eligible? I think PTA executive board members are not eligible for the giveaway. Is that correct?
Correct. The
Correct.
PTA, SLT, and Title I are not allowed. Current people. So the ones who are coming in for 2022, they're still good. Don't take them off.
Okay.
Correct.
So could anybody just speak up if they don't see their name and they're eligible and they should be entered here, and I can enter you on our spin wheel?
It looks correct to me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, looks all good.
Okay, Ms. Brown, are you ready with the first for giveaway info?
Sure. Sorry, I'm not able to. I'm in the field. I'm actually still working, but I can say that there's summer fun baskets that was put together to being given away by the PTA. So I guess we have the summer fun basket. Ms. Scott, are we doing the other two, or we just want to do the two here?
Just the two that you just mentioned.
Got it. So we're doing the summer fun baskets, filled with all summer treats, some of this, some of that. See how I said summer, but I mean some of. I thought that was creative of me. So that's what you're getting. You know, that's the giveaway, parents. We have two baskets, so we're gonna auction them off. And once the wheel is, spins, lands on your name, then you'll be the winner, of course. And we'll coordinate with you on how to get that to you. If you're a parent where your child has to come to school or something, that can be worked out, or we can look at other options if it's, feasible for everyone. But that's it.
Okay, are we ready for the first spin?
Yes.
Right, ready? Here we go.
Yay. Yay.
Oh, Miss Amelia Leon. Are you still on? Miss Amelia?
Hello?
Hi, Miss Amelia.
Hi, yes?
Congratulations. You won a summer fun basket on behalf of the PTA.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, you have to keep attending the new year as well. We get a lot of information and we often, giveaways, but thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Miss
And Miss
Leon,
Scott, go ahead,
Yes.
Miss Scott.
I was just gonna say, only because I'm
Yeah.
not in front of my computer. Can you please put in the chat your email address so that I can send you instructions on how to get your basket?
Sure,
Excellent. Thank you.
thank you.
Okay. All right, now are we doing both giveaways or are we doing another one later on in the meeting?
Let's just do a few more slides to go and hold the tension.
Perfect.
I'll hold everyone hostage, just a few more minutes. We're actually almost done. All right, next slide, which I believe is the treasury report.
¿Dónde no hay
Pues lo hayas puesto
¿Dónde? Aquí no.
acá en el chat.
Ah, ok.
Ahí pongo.
Says my screen sharing is paused. I don't really know how to unpause it. Shit.
Language.
I said share. I don't know why it's not working. Do you know how to unpause it? Oh, here we go. I think I. don't know.
Get my phone. Hold on. I printed this, but of course I can't read it. I apologize. Where's my phone? Give me 1 second.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what happened.
Do you want me to, what I could do is I could share my screen just for a second, and then I can close it out, and then you can start sharing, Ms. Hall.
Okay.
You try
All
that?
right. Yeah, let's try that.
I'm just gonna share a screen, and then I'm gonna stop it. Okay, good. So yeah, when you hit it, there should be up at the top, there should be a bar that says pause share. Just don't press that. So I'm gonna stop my share now. So go
Okay.
see if that comes up. There should be a bar that pops up. It should be up at the top.
Well, it's at the bottom for me for some
Okay.
reason, but
And then there's a thing that says pause share. If you press it, you should be able to open, like, stop, like, open up the screen again.
yeah, it's just not doing anything when I click that.
Okay. If you
No,
want, you
no,
can,
we'll,
I don't know. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking resume share, and it's just not.
not working.
It's just frozen or something.
no worries. I got my phone so I can go and read the screen while you're trying to get it back on.
All right,
Don't
sorry
worry.
about that.
No, don't worry if you can't. So the next slide is the treasury report. So if everyone doesn't mind, I'm gonna read off the treasury report. The starting balance for May 1st, 2022, the savings balance was 5513. Oh, somebody has their slide up.
Miss Sanders gonna do it. Thanks.
Thank you. The checking balance was 2,824.42. That started out the month with a total of 2,879.59 cents. Expenses for the month of May was 200. The revenue, which was people providing funds, was 150. So we ended the ending balance for May 31, 2022 with 2,829.55 cents. Was I accurate on that? Yes. Okay. Does anybody have any questions with the treasury report? Can I please have a motion to accept the treasury report?
A motion to accept.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Anyone want to second that?
I second it, Ms. Brown.
Ms. Brown seconded. Thank you so much. All right, moving on to the next slide. Okay, some additional websites that is going to be extremely important for everyone with the end of the year is, of course, the website. Abraham Lincoln High School does put out some great information over the summer that you may want to keep details on, whether it be what's going on with the summer bridge program, little notices, or just to go and give us a heads up if for some reason the school decides not to open up on September 8th, which will be highly unlikely, but just in case. The school store for the gym question about the gym. Can you still purchase items on the website for the gym for the incoming students? That car was really close. Mr. Capizzo or Mr. Robinson, Mr. Brill?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Yeah, you should be able to get on there and purchase still.
Okay. Do they send it or will it have to be picked up at the school?
No, they should send it over if you purchase it online.
Thank you. For the notices of your students' grades, whether it's current or the end of the month, you can go on Pupil Path as well as New York City Schools account. You also have the Instagram as well as the Facebook account. Facebook account, we actually manage. Instagram, I believe it's one of the teachers and several of his students. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you. All right, next slide. So the next two slides is going to be the DOE school year for 2021-2022, which is pretty much coming to an end. Some key things, you already passed that. Regents examination start tomorrow, which has already been mentioned. On Monday, there's a holiday, so there'll be no school. And the last day of school for students will be the 27th. Next slide for the 2022-2023. First day of school will be on September 8th. For those of you who don't know, is that date changed? Are we still good for September 8th, and will it be a full day?
Yes, so far, no changes yet.
Okay. Sorry. Yes, he did. Sorry about that. On September 8th, what exactly for those parents who may not be familiar, what exactly does happen on September 8th that may have been different from this past year? Mr. Capizzo or Mr. Robinson?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the question. It was what happens on September 8th?
On September 8th, that's the day, being that it's a full day, what exactly happens for the students? Anything different than from what happened last year in September? Sorry.
That's the first day of school. It'll be a full day.
How do they get their, what classes that they get if they're not familiar with, or for whatever reason can't get onto Pupil Path?
Well, all the programs will be on Pupil Path and on my school's account. So the all parents are gonna already have their My Schools account. So we'll be contacting families, and we'll also offer some kind of pickup, probably one of the days when the teachers are in, but students are not. But as we get closer, we'll finalize those plans. But on that first day of school, we'd like to run a full school day as the first day of school.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually like the day before is when they come and can pick up like their programs and stuff. So I'm assuming that Wednesday, the 7th, there'll be the times where they can come in and pick up their programs, and they'll do the same thing like A through L, M through Z. But
Thank you.
That's usually what we've run.
That was the question I was trying to get out. I just, there was something going on with traffic and I apologize. But yes, that was the question I was trying to, the answer I was looking for is when do they come in for their programs? So it's not, it's tentative for the 7th, but it could be a different date. Is that correct?
Correct.
Thank you. All right, next slide. Is there anything on the calendar that we haven't already discussed? I don't believe so. Okay.
Maybe
Next slide.
The
Oh,
first
yeah.
day of summer school is noted here as 7/5. I don't know if that's the actual date.
Thank you. So for summer school, has all the students been notified, or is that still an unknown factor?
No, the students have been notified because today was the last day, so not everything is finalized yet. We're gonna do registration for summer school. Let me see the calendar here. On the 23rd. And it's gonna be remote on Teams for any student interested in being a part of summer school, and those who are mandated for summer school. As soon as the grades start coming in our final, we're going to be contacting those families directly and tell them they're mandated, and even give them their schedule, like pre-register them. So that'll all be happening for any students that mandated for it before the 23rd, and anybody who wants it for enrichment or any other reason can register on the 23rd.
Excellent. All right, good to know. Thank you very much. Does anybody else have any questions about June or about summer school? And we're looking at July 5th as the start date?
That'll be the first day of summer school, correct?
Thank you. Hold on. I see something in the chat. No, okay. All right. Moving on to the next slide, which I believe is for the drawing.
Yes.
Has anybody entered that needs to be added, that they don't see their name here? Would you please speak up?
I don't see any new names. Ms.
Okay.
Brown speaking.
Okay,
And Miss Long was removed.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
I'm just
Okay.
writing down her name.
Yeah, it's not reflected in the wheel. Are we ready to spin?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Congratulations.
I won.
Thank
I
you.
won. It's Miss
I
Brown.
won. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Miss
you.
Sutton, congratulations.
Excellent. Miss Sutton, I have your email address, so no need to put it on.
Okay.
So we're good there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The next slide, I believe, is our final slide. Yes, can you do me a favor and go back to the slide with the names of the winners? I want to make sure we close out with that because I think I saw one parent that popped in. Excellent. If we could just read the names of the winners again, I would greatly appreciate it. Starting with the Hope Awards and then ending with the Lincoln Grit Award winners.
Okay, I can do that. The Hope Award senior winners are Marquise Pearson, Cameron Brister, and the Lincoln Grit Award winners for 9th grade are Kevin Monroy, Nam Phuong. For 10th grade, Chantel Fernandez Brito and Nada Sulaiman. For 11th grade, Jasmina Ravshanova and Ohan Ahmad. And then we have 2 English language learner awards to Saad Arshad for 11th grade and Alani Nicoletta Matthias in the 10th grade. Congratulations.
Again, congratulations to everyone from the student winners straight down to the parent winners for this evening. Thank you, teachers, for especially Mr. Capizzo as somebody. I look forward to seeing you again next year. To administrative staff, Ms. Jabril, as well as Mr. Robinson, we can't function without you guys, so I greatly appreciate both of you keeping us on our toes and helping us along the way. To my 2021-2022 executive board, you guys have been amazing. I'm so gonna miss you guys because most of us have been going through this for the past 2 years. So we went through the highs and lows of COVID, and I thank you so much for hanging in there these past 2 years. And to the new executive board, we'll be meeting up in the next couple of weeks. It's just been a rocky June. So everyone, thank you very much. If anyone has any questions, now's the time. Otherwise, we'll be ending the meeting way earlier than usual. Miss Attwood would be so proud of us today. But this is my gift to all of you by giving you a whole hour and 10 minutes back to you. Hopefully that's caught up for the past 2 years of doing overtime. So if no one has any questions, go ahead.
I'd like to say a comment. This is can't see, but this is Miss Brown. And I just wanted to say to all the parents, I'll be leaving Lincoln. And I just wanted to say, continue to support the PTA. Come out, learn different things, get engaged with the kids' activities. It's very informative. You stay on top of stuff. You get all your questions answered. You know, you learn stuff as your kids begin to graduate, go on to higher grades. Mr. Capizzo, Mr. Robinson, Mr. Brill, the staff is awesome at the school. You can't go wrong. Just continue to stay involved because you only get one shot at this. And I just want to tell Lincoln and the PTA, thank you so much for all your support.
Mr. Robinson, would you like to go and have some finished last words?
Yeah, that was beautiful, Ms. Brown. We're gonna miss you, and thank you for everything you've done. And for those who are sticking around next year, I'm just really excited. It seems like every year there's kind of like a few things that the PTA and the school partner with that help the students, like these awards, like the attendance stuff, and help the school in general, because we count on the PTA to be the parents' voice, and together we make it a better school. And I think every year that I've been working with this executive board, it's been incremental changes that just keep making the school better. And that's invaluable to us. And so I just want to thank everybody. Special shout out to Miss Scott, who just seems to be always working. And that's lucky for me and for us as a school. So everybody have a great summer. I'm looking forward to next year and this executive board, those who have been reelected and our new faces too. So thank you, Ms. Scott.
All right. Mr. Brill, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you all for everything you've done. I've only known you guys for a few months, but you guys made my job so much easier. I love our communication and I look forward to working with you all in September. Miss Brown, you'll be dearly missed. I loved working with you and thank you for all the special gifts that you make for our parents and students. And I hope you guys have a wonderful summer.
Thank you, everyone.
Does anyone else have any other information, anything else you want to say? Sorry. Been having meetings all day.
Have
All
a
right.
great summer, everyone.
Mr. Capizzo, our somebody. You have an amazing summer.
You too.
All right, everyone. Have a great night. I am now going to stop recording.